functional and analysis, and technical leading, and designing
Wow.
and design.
Okay. A lot. You're doing a lot. Technical leading
Yes,
and designing.
yes. There are three woman,
Three. Can you pronounce again?
woman,
One
woman,
woman, two
woman,
women.
women. Okay,
Imagine, Andres, that the second letter is like an I, an E, W E, women for plural.
women.
That's it.
Okay.
Excellent.
And in this case, the three work very close, um, one to each other. So there are like they are like a mini team in there, the general team,
Okay.
and the goal is to achieve the the user stories
Yep.
as soon as possible,
As
because
what?
as soon as possible,
As soon as possible. Okay. Yep.
because with uh, that information the developers can start their work.
Start their work. Nice. Okay. That's great.
So so currently they are with just a bit of work because they need that information from this mini team, which is an information that we need first for the later steps.
I see. I see. Hmm. And is it an interesting um, project, Andres? Do you like it, or is it a bit stressful, or what do you think?
I like the project, and it is stressful because this situation um, came very uh, with a lot of surprise,
Surprises.
and
Yeah.
that's right, with a lot of surprises, because when I was ending the month of July, just in that moment, I received the information about the start of the project, but it was very close in time.
Mhm.
So I had just a few days to organize the general situation of the team, and I was running up on time,
I was running out.
running out of time. Yes,
Wow, got you. But you managed to uh, manage it okay in the end.
yes,
Yep.
yes, yes.
Excellent. Good. Good. And did
So
you?
far,
Sorry.
so far,
So far. So far. So far. So good. Yeah.
so far, so good.
Good. Good.
Yes.
And did you do anything interesting on the weekend, Andres?
Yes, as you know, here in Argentina, Argentina, yes, here in Argentina, we are getting close to the next um, votations,
The next what? Sorry.
votations,
Uh yeah. Elections. We say.
elections.
Yeah, we say in English elections. I'll write that down in the whiteboard.
Okay, so we are getting close to the next elections, and I decide to renew my PC components, considering that the prices, yes, prices are getting up,
Yeah, going up.
going up. There are price hikes in
Okay.
in general. So uh, I bought some PC components, and in the last weekend I was um, preparing the PC, cleaning it, so I can start changing the components when they arrive to my home.
Wow, it's amazing. Hello, Ivan. How are you?
Hi, good morning.
Hi,
I'm
Good
fine.
Ivan.
morning.
Good
Good to
morning,
see you.
Andre.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, that's interesting, Andres. Andres was telling me, Ivan, that prices are going up for everything. So he's investing in his PC to buy new things. Purchase, guys. Repeat with me. Purchase
Purchase,
Purpose.
and
purchase,
purpose. Remember, purpose.
purpose,
Purpose.
and
What's the
purchase.
purpose of learning English? The purpose is to speak better, more fluently, be more confident. Purpose and purchase. So he's purchasing new things for his computer, Ivan, because the prices are going up. Good strategy, Andres. Andres knows how to live in Argentina very well. He knows how to play the game. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how life in Argentina. You must buy before the inflation.
Yes.
Crazy. Well, it's another world here. In Australia, it doesn't exist. We get 3% a year, guys. 3% a year. So here it's just like crazy. 130% a year is crazy. Yeah, yeah. Just letting Guillermo. Hello, Guillermo.
Hi, Guillermo.
Good morning.
Good
Morning.
morning.
And what about you, Ivan? Are you buying things too before the inflation goes up?
I've been buying clothes.
Before the clothes
Christmas
go
clothes.
up in price, you buy clothes.
Yes, but not because of inflation, but because I went shopping.
Okay, good, good. You bought some shirts and some jackets or something for the winter.
I bought um, shirts for um, how do I say sport sport gear.
Sport gear. Yep, good, good.
Um, sweatpants,
Sweatpants.
and,
Yeah,
and shirts.
and shirts. Nice, nice. Good, good. And you too, Guillermo, are you buying things before things go up in price?
No, really, I don't have enough time to buy anything.
Really?
I have a lot of work and taking care of my mom.
You're
I
still with?
don't have any time to think about the inflation.
Wow.
Sorry, really, I'm going to look for the headphones.
No problem. Okay.
Please bear with me.
Okay. Hello, Martin. How are you? Good
Hello,
morning.
guys.
Good
How's it going?
Good
morning.
morning.
Hi, Martin.
Nice to have you with us,
Hey.
Martin. We were just talking about uh, buying things before the prices go up, Martin. Are you also buying things before the prices go up in inflation?
I don't understand what is the topic. Can you
Uh,
repeat?
yeah. The topic we were talking about buying things before the inflation, before the prices increase.
But things before the inflation.
Yeah.
Yes. Last month I bought some what I bought? Something for the computer. Yeah. I will computer in six. How do you say? Six times.
Sorry.
How do you say quotas?
Guys, do you know how do we say this in English? Quotas. Do you
I
remember?
forgot.
You can say
Mortgage?
mortgage is for the house. Good thinking,
Okay.
Andres. For the house, you get a mortgage and you pay off over 20 years. It's a mortgage.
No?
Good for a loan, mortgage. Very good. Yeah. But how do we call the
So
actual when you pay each payment?
codes. maybe.
Installments.
Code.
Very good.
Installments?
Quotes or installments. Very good. I will write in the whiteboard.
Monthly installment, for example.
Monthly installments is perfect. Monthly installments, guys. Monthly installments, or you can say payments.
Payment.
It's better, more correct to say installments, which is like the
Installments.
technical word we use specifically with these things. Yeah, payments is in general. Yeah. Got you. Okay, great. And how are you going, Martin, with your work at the moment? Is it very busy?
No, I'm not really. Did you hear like an echo?
I can
Yes.
hear an
Yeah.
echo too.
Yes.
Why is that, guys? Now,
I don't
hello.
know.
Now it's better. Now it's better.
Yes.
Maybe it was
better.
Guillermo. Okay. Thank you, Guillermo.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's better. I thought it was just me, so I was trying to ignore it. I was like, "Argh." I hate hearing my own voice like that. Argh. And I was trying to ignore it. That's so much better. Thank you. I was
Yeah, about
asking.
my work. My work. No, I'm not too busy. In 1 month, my project is finishing.
Okay.
So the people of the company is trying to moving me or to another, or is searching another project for me and for the guys of the team.
Okay. What's the project you're currently doing now, Martin? Can you remind us?
In Arcor.
Arcor. Okay. Okay. So you finished that successfully, the project, and you'll be
Yeah.
continuing with a different project now.
Yes, they are trying to. I don't know how to say because it's not relocate the word. Trying to distribute. I don't know.
To assign?
Distribute.
Yes, they are trying to distribute the team in another projects. The company.
Okay.
I'm talking about the AGI, no Arcor.
Okay. The tasks and
Because
the
we have
project.
Yes, we have to continue to working. So they
Just
are just looking for new projects.
Okay. Just with the pronunciation, Martin. Distribute.
Distribute. Okay.
Distribute. Perfect. Yeah. And Guillermo, tell us about your mom. Is she better now? A little bit. It's great that you can be with her.
Yeah, she's progressing.
Okay.
Do you hear the echo now?
No.
No echo. Thank
No.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's progressing day by day. Well, I'm happy, but I'm tired too.
Oh, I imagine you are with her now, Guillermo, in the hometown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly in the evening because in the morning there is a nurse
A
that
nurse.
that which is she's taking care of my mom
Okay.
on the mornings.
That's great that you can be with her, and the nurses can be with her too. Basically, you said that she broke her hip, Guillermo. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Left
did
hip.
How did that happen? She was walking and she fell over, or what happened? What happened?
No, she was in her room
Yeah.
in and she didn't know how to happen
Wow.
how happened.
Eh,
Um, but well uh, she fell off
She fell
and
over.
broke her head.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Does
fell over.
everyone understand, guys?
Yeah,
She broke her hip. Martin, Andres, and
yes.
Ivan, you understand? Hip. Hip
Yes.
is the side. Yeah. Gosh.
Guillermo, I wanted uh, to tell to everyone that because we went by that with my grandmother, and it's very common in grown-up people that they start lose to lose
strength.
calcium. Calcium is
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Daniel,
Calcium.
and it because of osteoporosis. It's common that the hips breaks suddenly, and
Mm,
not necessarily is related to a accident or
Hmm.
okay.
and when the hip breaks, the most common reaction of the person because of the pain is that they fell to the ground.
Okay. They fall to the ground.
So people tend to associate that first is the fell, and then they broke they break their hips, but not necessarily it occurs in that order.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. You're saying that their hip can break before they fall.
Yes, the bone gets so fragile that it breaks,
Wow.
and because of the pain it produces, one falls to the ground.
I didn't know that. Wow. It's really okay. We must.
like, like the movie Fragile. Do you see
No, I didn't
with
see that. So
uh, the the a man that has not a disease, a condition
okay.
by which the bones are so fragile that they breaks so easily.
Wow. Okay. It's called
Yeah,
Fragile, the movie, Guillermo.
yeah.
Okay. Just to help you, Ivan, you said two things. You're speaking perfectly. Just two
yeah,
things I wanted to correct you. You say
I
we
got
went.
nervous.
No, no, don't worry. We went through that with my grandmother. Repeat with me, guys. We went through that with my grandmother.
We went through
We went
that
through.
with my grandmother.
Perfect. We went through that with my grandmother. Like we had that problem with my grandmother. We went through that situation. Yeah. And you said old people, better, the more formal, correct way, elderly people. It's very common. It happens with elderly people,
Elder. Okay.
Yeah,
unfortunately, guys. Yeah, this is a common for all of us, Martin, Ivan, Andres. Our parents are getting older now. So this is a common problem. We don't want to face this, but it's reality, right, Guillermo? Like we have to start thinking, how can we look after our parents? Because I'm with the same problem, Guillermo. I'm thinking, whoa, mum and dad, mum is losing her memory, but she is in Australia. They need help. So I'm thinking, should I go back to Australia? And I think it's a problem for us all.
yeah.
Martin, do you have siblings to help you look after your parents, or it's just you?
Yes, I have siblings.
Okay.
I'm the oldest. Yeah,
Okay, the
but
oldest.
yes, I have four siblings.
And how old are your parents now, Martin?
Uh, they are good. They
Okay,
are relatively
young.
uh young,
Mm.
with some, I don't know what to say. Yes, right now it's appearing some disease, as you can I say?
Diseases.
Yes, but by the moment they are okay. It's not critical. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, guys, it's a complicated situation, but what do you think should happen in this situation, guys? When the parents have problems, whose responsibility do you think it is when this happens? Do you think the oldest child should be responsible, or the youngest child, or should we all contribute? How should we manage this when the parents need help, guys? What do you think?
Probably all we have to contribute. But yes, sometimes I feel like I have the pressure because I am the oldest, so I have to. I don't know. I have to be the first in try
To
help.
manage. Yeah,
Yes.
it's an interesting process. And Andres, do you have brothers and sisters as well, helping with your parents?
I have a younger brother, and I am the older. We are just two sons,
Okay.
and I think usually the responsibility um, is on the older son,
Really?
but
Okay.
um,
Interesting.
I think is preferred that that responsibility goes equal to all the siblings,
If possible. Yeah.
if possible. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not easy. It's challenging, right? With brothers and sisters and family. It's challenging when these things happen. Yeah. Okay, guys. What I was thinking about doing today was, did I ask you to do a TED talk, guys? I couldn't remember. I last class,
No,
I
no,
think no,
no,
nothing. Okay, we can try
no,
and
no.
do for this Thursday then. And guys, what I was thinking about doing was continuing with the 7 effective steps. I find this really interesting, guys. I don't know if you guys find it interesting, but we can do today's class on this, and you can tell me, give me your feedback at the end, and tell me, Daniel, it's very interesting, or Daniel, it's okay. And if you want, we can change the topic. But for me, I find this super interesting. So we'll just do today's class on the 7 habits of highly effective people. Do you guys remember what they are? Do you remember the 7 habits, guys? What we were talking about? Who can remember some of the points we talked about last class? The 7 habits of highly effective people.
One is focus on the important things and not the other things.
Mm-hmm.
Win to win, win when
Win-win,
you
very
are
good.
in a relationship with your partner, your client, or whatever. Please help me, people.
Come on, guys, help Martin, Ivan, Andres, help Guillermo.
Sharpen the saw.
Sharpen the saw. Remember, guys?
Yeah.
This is a saw to cut the wood, a saw, and then you sharpen the saw. Like shing, shing, to sharpen the saw, which means, so if a system is working, you can make it work better, more effectively by sharpening the saw. Any other
Yeah.
ones? Martin, Andres? Very good, Ivan.
Trying to remember. Andres.
Andres, help us.
Maybe To not procrastinate.
Very good. Yeah, take action quickly. That's a good one. Yeah.
There was one that talked about synergize.
Very good. Synergize. What does that mean, guys? Synergize. Can you remember what synergize means? When things.
To work with other people in a way that is better the group work than the individual work.
Yeah, very good. Exactly right. Work in a group effectively. So, for example, Martin has his responsibilities, he does his tasks, and then the other guys in the team, they're doing a different thing, but they're both helping each other and they're building, and they finish on time together. They're working in synergy. Yeah, like a band. When a band plays, they work together. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look, guys. Who would like to read the first part? I'll ask Martin to read the first paragraph. Habit one: be proactive.
Yes. Okay. Habit one, be proactive. You, it's okay. You won't find it. You won't find it in an ordinary dictionary, but the word is common now in management literature. Proactivity means that as human beings, we are responsible for our own lives. Okay, I continue or
Yep, continue.
yeah, okay. So if we think our lives are a function of our conditions, it's because we have, by conscious decision or by default, chosen to empower those things to have control over users. We have, I can't read, sorry, Daniel. We have let, it says.
Sorry. There. We have let ourselves.
It's okay right now. Yeah. So we have let ourselves become reactive. Reactive people are often affected by the weather. Proactive people carry their own weather with them.
Excellent. Okay.
Proactive.
Okay, we'll ask Ivan to continue.
Being proactive.
Yeah.
Being proactive means recognizing our responsibility to make things happen. The people who end up with the good jobs are those who seize the initiative to do whatever is necessary, consistent with correct principles to get the job done. I worked with a group of people in the home improvement industry. A heavy recession was taking a toll on their business, and they were discouraged as we began this
Seminar.
seminar.
Just
The first day we talked about what's happening to us. The basic answer was that they were laying off their friends just to survive. The group finished their first day even more discouraged.
Do you guys know what it means to lay off someone? When you lay off someone,
To abandon.
To be fired.
Yeah, very good. To be fired. When a company lays off someone, they are firing them. Yeah. I'll write that down, guys, in the whiteboard. To lay off means to fire. To let go is another one. To let go. The company let go the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, please, Guillermo.
One question, Daniel. In the phrase, a heavy recession was taking a toll on their business. What is a toll?
Great question. Yeah. When you take a toll, what do you think that means, guys? For example, a toll is peaje.
Yes.
Peaje. For example, we pay the toll when we go on the highway when we're driving. So take its toll. What do you think that means? Like,
Persian was to a cost for something.
exactly, yeah. It's like a cost on something. For example, going to work every day and never having a break takes its toll. For example, like Andres was trying to improve to have more breaks because otherwise you get very tired, you get stressed, you can't focus, you get anxious, you have problems with anxiety, because working hard takes its toll. It has a cost. Is that okay, guys? You understand now, Guillermo?
Yeah. Yeah, it's clear.
Great.
Um,
Good question. Thanks for asking. Yeah, taking a toll on their business, having its cost on the business. Guillermo, another question you have, Guillermo?
no.
Okay. Where were we, guys? Who was reading?
More discouraged. Discouraged.
You
Discouraged.
said that I continue.
Okay.
The second day, we talked about what's going to happen in the future. They concluded things were going to get worse before they improved. They were more depressed than ever. Continue.
Yeah. Yes, please. Yep.
On the third day, we focused on the proactive question: what is our response? In the morning, we brainstormed practical ways of managing better and cutting costs. In the afternoon, we talked about increasing market share by concentrating on a few doable things. Everyone was able to wrap up the meeting with a new spirit of excitement and hope, eager.
The screen is cut.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll do it now. We have a new. Just my colleague entered, guys. His name's Franco. Hi, Franco. Hello, Franco. Can you hear us?
I think he doesn't have the mic working.
You don't have the mic working, Franco. Okay. Or he's on mute. Okay. Okay, we'll continue.
Okay. With a new spirit of excitement and hope, eager to get back to work. We all had faced reality and discovered we had the power to choose a positive response.
Excellent. Guys, do you have any questions here for this text where it says eager? Eager. Do you know what eager means, guys? Eager.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Anxious.
motivated. I am eager to work.
Motivated, yeah.
I'm
Enthusiasm.
eager to start. I'm eager. I'm enthusiastic. Yep, perfect. Guillermo. Excellent.
Enthusiastic.
Any questions you have? Ivan, Martin, Andres, Guillermo? It's all clear?
No.
Not for the moment.
Okay. Martin, would you like to continue? You
Yes.
can.
You can't. You can find. That is.
Did you say you can't or you can?
You can. Sorry.
Thank you.
Can.
Remember, guys,
You can find.
Barbie can. Barbie can. Yeah, and then the negative, you can say two different ways: can't or can't. Which one do you prefer, Martin?
Can't.
Can't. Thank you. You can't. Okay. But the positive, repeat one more time. You.
You can.
Perfect. You can. Continue.
You can find a clue. Clue is correct. You can find a clue to whether have the proactive habits by looking at how you speak. Do you find yourself using these expressions? That's the way I am. There is nothing I can do about it. He makes me so mad. My emotional life is outside of my control. I have to do it. I'm not free to choose my own actions. For all of you, there are many things that concern us that we can't do anything about.
Very
For
good.
you.
Can't. Excellent. You made that very clear.
But there are also things.
Sorry. I'm trying to work out who's being really noisy. I think it's Franco being really noisy. Try to be quiet, Franco, please. Okay, continue.
No,
We can't hear you. Or someone was being really loud, but now we can't hear you, Franco. Okay, 1 second. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
I'm gonna continue. Yeah. Let's start.
For all of us,
For all of us. Yeah.
For all of
below,
us,
I have
yes.
the.
I'm here. I just don't know what's happening with the mic. Okay, Frank. Okay, I continue. For all of us, there are many things that concern us that we can't do anything about for now. But there are also things we can do. Proactive people work on the circle of influence, the people and things they can reach, and spend less energy on their much wider circle of concern. By keeping their focus on their circle of influence, they actually extend its area.
Good area. Very good. Guys, so do you understand this? Any questions about this?
Yeah.
So you understand proactive, guys? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So things that you can control, focusing on things that you can control, things things that you
Yes.
can't control. What's an example? Things that you can't control, guys?
The weather.
The,
The
the
weather,
inflation.
the inflation. Very good. So, guys, there's a lot of people that complain in Argentina. They say the horrible politicians, the horrible economy, the inflation. You can't control this, guys. So, people who focus on this generally are negative people, and they complain. There's nothing you can do about it. The best thing is just to accept it and focus on what you can control. Like, for example, your work. You guys are progressing very well with your work, and you're getting good results, and you enjoy that. So why not focus on the things that you can control? I find generally negative people are always focusing on things they can't control. So good advice this book tells us: focus on things you can control, and that's where you can manage it and you can actually progress. It's good advice. Okay, we'll continue to the next one. Andres?
Okay. As you become more proactive, you will make mistakes.
Mm,
While we choose our actions freely, we cannot choose their consequences,
good.
which are governed by natural law out in our circle of concern. The proactive approach to a mistake is to acknowledge it instantly, correct it, and learn from it. To deny the mistake is to miss its lesson. Success, said IBM founder T.J. Watson, Senior, Senior or Sir?
Watson Senior, I think Senior. Yeah.
Senior, is on the far side of failure.
Mm. Exactly.
Do I continue?
Oh, yeah. Let's just think about that. The proactive approach to mistake is to acknowledge it instantly, correct it, and learn from it. To delay, to deny the mistake, is to miss its lesson. Success, said IBM founder, is on the far side of failure. What does that mean, guys? On the far side of failure. Do you know what that means?
I think is um, behind the lesson is hidden behind the failure.
I agree. I agree, Ivan.
It's
Yeah.
like in a coin. There are two sides.
Two sides of the
One is
coin.
the failure, and the other side is the success.
Very good. It's good thinking, Andres. Yeah. Sorry, Guillermo. Um, Basically, when you fail, a lot of times you need to fail, because if when you fail, the success is there as well. I think the guy who invented the light bulb, I can't remember his name, guys. What's his name? Who invented the light bulb? Anyone?
Edison?
Edison. You're right, Andres. He failed 10,000 times. But when they asked him in the radio interview, so you failed 10,000 times, he said, no, I just learned 10,000 ways not to do it the way it doesn't work. So he was really positive in that sense. Okay, let's look at the exercise now. Please, Ivan, can you read that? Try this exercise.
Try this exercise for 30 days. Work only in your smaller circle of influence. Make small commitments to yourself and others and keep them. Be a light, not a judge. Be a model, not a critic. Be the solution, not the problem. If you stall to think some important problem in your life is out there somewhere, stop yourself. That thought is the problem.
Interesting. If you stall to think some important problem in your life is out there somewhere, stop yourself. That thought is the problem. So if you stall, what does it mean, guys? If you stall, do you know what that means?
You keep thinking that.
Yeah. If you keep thinking, if you continue to think. Yeah. Good. I just want to check if Franco can hear us. Can you hear us okay, Franco? I don't think he's got... is he still there or no? Oh, he's not there.
No.
Ah, okay. Maybe he had a problem. Okay. Guys, do you have any thoughts or questions about this? The number one, habit one, proactive.
No, it's okay.
It's okay?
We have to try to be proactive.
Yeah. Try to be
Okay.
proactive.
I have to implement it on my work.
Yeah. It's actually really good, guys. Yeah. Good advice. Remember, work on what you can focus on. And when you fail, guys, correct it. And the biggest problem is, I think, when people don't admit they made a mistake. They say, no, it wasn't my fault. This is the big mistake. If you don't admit it. I find it better, guys, when you're working in a team. Hey guys, I made a mistake. It's my fault. Thank God. Someone can admit they made a mistake. And then we can learn from it. It's okay. It's fine. We're human. We can make mistakes. But so many people are afraid to admit that. And it's a big problem. That way they never learn and it creates conflict in the group. Guys, when you make a mistake, Andres, for example, do you admit that you made a mistake, Andres?
It is hard to admit that, but I tend to admit. the mistake.
Excellent. What do you say to the group? Imagine that you made a mistake now. What would you say, Andres, in English?
In my case, when I make a mistake, I didn't understand the question.
Yeah. In your case, when you make a mistake, what do you say? Imagine that
Um,
you made a mistake. How would you tell us in English?
I'm sorry, guys. I thought that it was in another way, or I thought I was correct, but I was not.
Excellent. Good. So, guys, I think the biggest fear we have about admitting a mistake is everyone will think that we are stupid.
Yeah.
But if Andres says, guys, I made a mistake. It's like, oh, thank God, someone admitted it. It's a relief to everyone, and
Yes.
you can correct it. So, guys, I think if we can all learn from this, when you're working in a team, to say, guys, hey, guys, I made a mistake. I'm sorry, and learn from it. Then we just move on. It's easier. How would you say the mistake, Ivan? If you made a mistake, what would you say?
Sorry, it was my bad.
Very good. Sorry, it was my bad. My bad, guys. My bad. What about you, Andres? Sorry, Guillermo, what would you say?
Yeah, in a similar way. Sorry, it was by my mistake or something.
Perfect. Guys, don't we feel better when people say that? So instead of, don't worry, when you're in a team, it's okay to say, sorry, guys, I made a mistake. It is my fault. It's my fault. Because that helps you think, oh my God, this guy is taking responsibility. He's not scared to admit it. Because we always try to protect our ego. The ego is the problem. Martin, what would you say, Martin, in this situation if you made a mistake?
Sorry, it's my mistake, or sorry, it was my error, maybe. Um,
Excellent.
yeah, that's it.
Good. And you can say, guys, yeah, it won't happen again. Now I know about this. It won't happen again in future. Like I do this, guys, when I'm talking with companies with the human resources in English. When I make a mistake, I say, guys, I'm so sorry that I made this mistake. It was our mistake. We'll do our very best so it doesn't happen again in future. If you can say that, guys, I'll write that down on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
It's really good. It reassures the person that you can admit the mistake and you can learn from it, you know?
Daniel,
Yep.
sometimes it's more difficult to recognize an error with your partner, for example, that at work.
Your partner, like your
couple,
girlfriend.
with your couple, yeah.
True. That's a good
Yeah.
point, Guillermo, because you're you sometimes you compete with your partner. There's some competition, and it's difficult to admit that you made a mistake. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Can you think of an example, Guillermo, where that's happened to you? I'm trying to think about something. Maybe when you're driving a car, guys, right? Have you all been in this situation, guys, when you're driving a car and she has the map? Whose responsibility? If you make a mistake, you told me to go. You told me to go straight. No, I said to go
Yeah.
left. I said to go right. This is a big problem, right?
Yeah.
This always happens, right? The directions driving a car. Has that
Yeah.
happened to you, Guillermo?
Yeah,
Driving.
but
It can be very
many
stressful.
years ago, when she had the paper map, the mapping paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Now with Google Map
You can blame
is my
Google.
responsibility.
You can blame Google.
Yeah.
You can blame Google. Google
Yeah.
told me to go left. Yeah.
The Spanish woman talking there.
Yeah,
is
that stupid
confusing me.
Spanish woman. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But guys, I think that's a great thing. If you can admit that you made a mistake, that's really, really good. So guys, work on a smaller. So work on only in your smaller circle of influence, guys. What does that mean? Work only in your smaller circle of influence. Can you explain to me in different words? What does that mean?
That you can focus on the things that you can manage and not worry about other things like inflation or politics or
Excellent. Very
the
good.
weather.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. So, guys, try to focus on your lives, everything that you have control over, like in your house, in your job. Those things are the most important. And never complain about. Doesn't help to complain. It just makes things worse about the inflation, the economy, the weather. You will never change it. No matter how much you complain, you'll never change. So why not just focus on the good things? For example, guys, I always tell people, you guys live in the best country in the world, Argentina. And they say, why? Because you have the most friendly, most kind, happy, warm, fun people. Remember that, guys. A lot of people in the USA, they're bored and they hate life because
They're just angry for no reason.
exactly right, Franco. There he is. Hello, Franco. How are you?
Now that I can speak much better, how are you guys? Good morning.
Good.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Yeah,
Franco.
I'm not pointing any fingers, Franco, about the
Yeah,
American.
no. Don't worry.
Franco's from the
I hate him
USA,
too.
guys. So maybe Franco is thinking they're talking bad about me and my country.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But you know what I mean,
No. But
Franco,
it's
right?
fine. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. I think the same way, guys. I think the same way. Here's the best
Yeah.
country in the world. The people that live here are really, really lucky. Mhm.
Yeah. Guys, if you want, this is a good opportunity. We have 5 minutes left. I want everybody to think of 2 questions to ask Franco right now. He's from the
Oh,
USA.
I thought I
Um,
had to ask. I had to ask questions too.
yeah, no. Let's get them to ask some questions because they're still.
About USA.
If you want, Andres, whatever you want. So
Anything.
everyone think of 2 questions you can ask
Yes,
Franco.
I've had a question for Frank. Where are you
Oh,
located right now?
Good.
right now I live in Córdoba, Rio Tercero. It's very, very near
Oh,
from Capital.
okay.
Yeah. A better question, Martin.
I don't
Where
know
you?
who asked that.
Martin
Sorry.
did.
Oh,
Martin.
Martin did. Okay, sorry, Martin.
Where
Yeah.
are you located is great. But
Mhm.
another question you can ask, guys.
Yes, I have one.
Sorry, just 1 second, Andres.
Yes.
A better question you can ask Martin. Where are you currently based? It's really good.
Okay.
It's perfect what you said, Martin. But I'm just want if you want to use it with a client, more professional, more formal. Where are you currently based? It's perfect. Yeah.
Where are you
Sorry,
currently based? Okay.
Andres, go.
Come on, keep me
I
coming,
am
guys.
curious about
Mhm.
the boards that are on your wall behind
You
you.
mean this one?
Yes, and
Yeah.
the phrases and
The phrases. Okay, everything. Okay, so this is the reason why I'm late today. It's 8:30. Well, I tried to join at 8:30, but I couldn't speak. So I had a class before this. I'm an ESL teacher. I teach children, right? And they're from China, so they know very, very little English. For example, my youngest student, she's 3 years old, right? And you need a lot of visual aids, like for example, a hamburger that comes apart, and stuff like that, like toys. Sometimes you need
Teach us the
an
hamburger,
ice cream
Franco.
burger.
Franco, teach us the hamburger.
Ice cream burger.
Franco, can you teach us the different parts of the
Oh yeah,
hamburger?
definitely. Of course, yeah. So on top we have the bread, right? Then we have onions, No, it's pretty easy. Lettuce, cheese. And everything has a hole inside because you have to stack them up. Tomatoes, the steak or meat, and then the bun. So yeah, now it's empty. Look, that was just the bun. So some stuff like that, like cubes or even milk.
Nice.
So yeah, they
Yeah.
need a lot of visual aids. Visual aids means things that they can relate to and with words and images.
Excellent.
So that's basically why I have all this stuff. And I was raised in North America, so Canada and the U.S. I've been coming and going, but I prefer this one. This one's better.
Great. Other
Canada.
questions? Ivan, Guillermo, questions?
I'm wondering if he can sing like Frank Sinatra.
I wish I could, man, but no.
Because you have a very similar
Unfortunately,
voice.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
To
it.
who?
But no,
Ivan?
definitely
To
not. I
who?
wish.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. Ah, okay. Okay. Martin, a different question. Guys, how do we say lechuga in English?
Oh,
Doris.
Lettuce.
Lettuce. Repeat with me,
Lettuce.
guys. Lettuce.
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 Lettuce. And what
L-
did he say? What did he
let-
say for the bread, guys? What was that word he said for the bread?
Bun.
but just the bread,
Bun.
not anything between.
Yeah. Very good. Bun.
Mhm.
Guys, other question, Martin? You asked one question. Second question.
What are you? I don't know. I don't know. Sincerely.
I can ask you a question.
How long have you
right?
living here?
Oh, here in Cordoba or in Argentina in general?
In Argentina in general.
In general, well, I'm okay. So I'm almost 30. I'd say half of my life I've been here. I'd say about 15, 14 years.
Half of
So yeah,
your
the
life?
rest of the 15 years I've been coming back and forth, Mexico, the U.S., and Canada. So
Okay.
But
Thank you.
you were born here, or you were
yes,
born in
I was
another?
born here. I was born here in the U.S. Sorry, I was born here in Villa Mercedes. I don't know if you guys remember San Luis.
Uh-huh.
We were talking about that the other
Villa
day.
Mercedes, San Luis.
But
Yeah.
what was that?
Villa Mercedes, San Luis.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when I was very little, literally a baby, I moved to Canada and then grew up there, got raised by my parents, then moved to the United States, and then I made my way back, down here. So yeah,
Okay. That's the reason that you speak good.
that is exactly why I can speak like this. Yeah.
That's the reason you speak well, Martin. Speak well.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I need to reborn again in that.
You need to be reborn. No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
that's
good, Martin.
basically why I teach to children. You try to teach children because of that. They need native. They need to hear, see, and speak natively so that they can grow up with that. That's why we teach children.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's easier for them too.
And very good, Martin. I like that you corrected yourself. You said, "Where was you born?" Then you corrected yourself, Martin. You said, "Where were you born?"
Mhm.
Remember,
Yes.
it's
I remember the
tricky,
last
this
question.
question. Where
Where were you?
was Guillermo born? Is okay. Where was Guillermo born? Where were you born? I was born. It's confusing in English. Yeah? Okay, guys. What we'll do is, guys, I'm going to share the article with you, the second point summary. This is a summary we're reading about the 7 most effective points. For homework, guys, maybe you can, it's just 1 page. If you can read it for homework, I'll share it in the WhatsApp group. Please read it for
Okay.
homework. Any questions you have, you can underline the words and you can ask me for the next class, and then we'll discuss. We'll have a discussion about it. We did being proactive, number 1. Number 2, now we will read for homework, guys, okay? So we'll talk
Okay.
about it on Thursday. Yep. Great, guys.
Yes.
Good to see you guys. I hope you have a great day,
Bye.
guys.
See you.
Have a good day.
See you on
Have a
Thursday.
good day, guys.
Bye.
See you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye bye.